Hey everybody, Cheese here, and welcome back to my Crusader Kings 2 series, Nestorius Did Nothing Wrong. Now last episode I pressed my claim, my fabricated claim, on this bit of land here. Very helpful because it was against this guy, who is Bagratoni. His dynasty family member is also Bagratoni, the King of Georgia, who came to help me because he loves me. So we won that pretty quickly. I still had mercs raised, so I thought, why not? I've paid the fee, I might as well. So then I declared a holy war on the Yazidids because they are currently under attack from the Abbasids themselves. So they're not going to come and help them. So it's currently going well, and then I died, which is kind of unfortunate. What is less unfortunate is that I then inherited the money of my heir, who isn't the one I wanted to pick. I wanted someone else. I wanted my son at the time, now my nephew, to inherit. But instead I could go for this guy, my half-brother, who is Midas touched. They're both Midas touched. One's ambitious, diligent, kind, charitable, rough, and brave. The other is zealous, gregarious, diligent, humble, and kind. Now, something that's just occurred to me literally this second is that if I take this guy as my heir, when he eventually takes over, I'm going to have atrocious relations with everyone who's not my religion. Now, I'm not sure whether that includes other Christian faiths or just, for example, the Islam faiths. So I'm actually going to go for Vahag, my half-brother. He is going to be my nominated heir because I can do that because I'm a duke and I just say what's going to happen. So I'm actually going to give my focus as stewardship in the hope that my domain limit will go up. Now, then I need to divvy out some of these educations. She's a weak or something person. Educate all of these guys. All good. Wonderful. So everyone's got an educator. Normally, you should probably educate your own guys if you're a half-decent character. I'm not overly. I'm humble, temperate, and content. I'm the most boring of characters. So and also I don't need to educate the person I want to be my heir because he's already a grown man. He's actually, oh no, I thought he was slightly older than me, but he's not. Anyway, so wasn't I? Someone was trying to kill me, wasn't they? No, someone was trying to kill this guy. I think. I don't know. Something was happening. So my allies are just crushing these forces, which is all very handy. The issue is I want to try and win my war before the Abbasids win theirs, because then the Abbasids might get involved and help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my army in half and have them go to other parts of the map so that the Abbasids get involved. They will contribute to my war score, not theirs. Unfortunately, they're already sieging down Shirvan, which is not good. But it does mean that there's nowhere else they can really go to siege it down. And the Abbasids are on my side here, and I am leading the force. Now, I could rush this down, but they might all of a sudden decide, no, we're not going to join you in the siege, and then I'll lose a load of men. Oh, and I've just worsened relations with the 5-year-old Caliph, which is not very good. Oh, so he won his war against the Egypt rebellion. Oh, and he improved relations again, so well done. Well done, you. I think I'm going to brush this down, I think. I'm watching the forces. Very nice, okay. So now the rest of it will go down pretty quick. The reason I rushed it is because I'm desperate to beat this before the Abbasid Caliph wins his, because if he joins in the war, I am so screwed. What's going on here? Shahanshah's hosts claim war. Who's this guy? Shahanshah of Shahanshah's host. Interesting. So he's pressing his claim on Armenia, which is kind of cool. Good to see. Okay, some guy is. He's a Komnenos. Sorry, what? When did that appear? Interesting. That must be one of the times that a real life house is formed. Like at random. I'm on 97% war score, which is a nice little thing. Oh, my niece is now of legal age. She's weak, though, so I don't know who's going to really want to marry her. I'm not going to go for matrilineal, because I don't want weak in my dynasty, just as a thing. I'm going to marry her off to this guy, because he's a relative of Basilius. So it's possible that if, for some reason, he got given a position of power in the Byzantine Empire and presses his claim, I could have a relative on the Byzantine throne, which could be very beneficial. Right, so 100% war score. Going to end this war. And I've taken all of this land, apart from that bit of land which is apparently controlled by the Abbasids, which is not very good. But what this does mean is I cannot do it because he's at war, but in the near future I'm going to be able to usurp the Duchy of Azerbaijan and form my own kingdom, which I do not have the prestige because I died. So okay, that's not going to be happening for the near future, but it's good to have the possibility to. Now it does mean I could go to war with this guy. I don't think it's worth it, but I could. It's just a single county. Oh, only Holy War. Not worth it. I would get into such a long war over that. Oh, there's a Sunni uprising. Again. Very interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to give out some of this land to some random newly created characters. I'm going to give away this castle holding, because I kept it last time because I was short on counties, and it's good to have it in your domain if you can have it. And then give away these bits of land. Very annoyed about this, because that means I may have to... Oh no, because it's not a subjugation of it's a subjugation of Mesopotamia, so the Abbasid Caliph won't get it. So this guy will become either independent... Let's see, what's happened to him? Oh no. Oh. He did subjugate him, so he took all the land. Oh, that sucks. Because if he'd stayed independent, I could have just county claimed it without too much of a hassle. Whereas now I can county claim this bit of land, but I'm not declaring war on the Abbasid Empire for a single castle. That's not going to work. However, it does mean... Oh no. Yes, it can. I can usurp it. Wonderful. So that is actually what I'm going to do. Actually, no. Am I? Do I want to? Because then I'm going to have to deal with the after effects of that. Now, because in terms of inheritance and stuff, I'd have to deal with that, make sure everyone is going to inherit the same things. But if I want to give away some land, I might have to, because I'm free in the whole here, because I control all this land. And it's going to take an age to convert if I don't give some of it away, because only one person is going to be converting it, and that is my my guy here, who is not the best, but he's trying. Bless him. He's trying. So what I could do is usurp the title, which I'm going to do. Wonderful. And that has made this guy, he's still a vassal of this count, isn't he? Yep. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to give away some of this land, because I can give it to someone here. I'll give away these two bits of land here, because then I can keep hold of this. No one is going to be controlling this land to hate me for not controlling the duchy. These guys won't know, so it'll be fine. Now, do I not have to worry about the ducal things of Azerbaijan? Do I not? Who inherits my thing? He inherits both. Okay, that's fine. However, once I have counts, they will be able to intervene in the elections. So they might vote for themselves, in which case I want to have someone of my dynasty. Because then, as my realm grows, I will have lots of vassals who are all allied to each other. Which is kind of funny when one gets a rebellion and half the empire joins this rebellion to fight it. Now, let's have a look. Find characters, my religion, who are men, culture, adult. I don't care about great house and not a ruler. And then do it by dynasty. So I have 3 Cirrus guys. Ironically, my guy would probably be the best vassal here because he's content. None of these others have content. So I'm going to give my son some land. I'm going to give him Derbent. Lovely. And I'm going to give Theodoret Agvank. Wonderful. So, that now means that they will be able to vote. They are voting. They're voting for themselves. Of course they are. But as long as they don't vote for each other, I will have the commanding vote, so it's fine. So, I currently still have these mercs raised. Do I really want that happening at the moment? I'm not sure. This guy's kind of a fan. He's lost a lot of troops. Or his vassals not a fan? No, his vassals kind of like him. That's annoying. Because I actually wanted to move my Chancellor to fabricate some claims, but it's not going to happen if I'm worried about that happening. So, yeah. So I now control, almost fully, the Duchy of Azerbaijan. And almost fully, the Duchy of Albania. Now, can I go to war with this guy? I can't. No. Okay. Yeah, the only people I can go to war with at the moment are holy wars, which I'm not going to do because that's just a bad idea. So I'm going to get rid of those mercs. They are no use to me. These guys do not like me, like particularly much at all. Title claimant. Of course you're a title claimant. You're my fucking son and my nephew. This guy has no excuse. Elective monarchy succession. Oh, he's my son. Of course he hates me. Because I've basically said, yeah, I can choose who I want to be heir, and it's not you. So, yeah, that would piss anyone off. Gonna educate him. Prince David Georgia. Yeah, okay. She was my wife at one point. But yeah, you can marry the heir to Georgia. Fair enough. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to educate one of my heirs. He popped up just before and I palmed him off to someone else. Is it this guy? I don't know. I'm going to educate him myself. Because I could do with educating some good potential heirs. I've already done that guy. There's one of these. Someone who just became 6. Just became old enough to go to school. School of Hard Knocks. It was not one of them. Okay, maybe I imagined it. Or maybe it's this guy. 15. No. He's actually turning out alright, apart from the arbitrary trait. Who's his educator? A Midas touched guy. Perfect. You can stay there. Right, so at the moment, this is going pretty well. I've managed to get a successful holy war off, which is always good. I'm now gaining money again because I don't have any mercs to pay for. What's this going on? Sunny Uprising? Do you want to get out of my land? I'm not a fan of this. If you could not be occupying all my land, that would be appreciated. Now, is this guy going to lose his host war because he's going to have all his stuff occupied? Because I can see it going badly, if that is the case. Oh, I can press a claim on the Caliph. Yeah, I can see that going well. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. How much am I earning prestige-wise? I'm earning quite a bit. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to. How much do holding duchies cost? Plus 0.2 to prestige generation. I'm not gonna do that. We're not worth it because of the problems I'd have with vassals. These 2 vassals in particular. Because then they'd be like, hang on, I want that. Oh, crap. He's so good. Oh, he's taking business focus, that's why. Oh, I'm in my domain limit. Cool. That's great news. I was happy to be over it by a small amount, but... Oh, hello. A Turonian peasant revolt. How do you say not a fucking chance in Armenian? because that's exactly what's going to happen here. How many men have I got? Light infantry and some archers. Whereas I have more variety. Let's say. I have like early troops. I'm outnumbered by 500 and they have mountains. I'm going to go very YOLO here and try it anyway because I think good martial score and better troops means that I could crush these guys. Alternatively, I'll just hire some mercs, but we'll see. Yes, you can become gregarious. Okay, didn't work out at all because of the river. That was a good start. So now I'm just going to go, I have money, that means I win, and hire these mercs. And then once my army's back, where are their rivers? Taron has rivers between Bira and Kliat. So if I go from Edessa, I don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to move to Edessa. And then because I'll outnumber them, and I have great troops, and horse archers, which will negate their advantage in archers, I should be alright. And he has become a fortune builder who's also arbitrary. That is very kind of odd. Oh, and I could marry him to my daughter. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll marry him to her, because why not? And then march these across. This is a large sunny power that's appearing on my doorstep. I'm not happy about that. Alright, so they have the advantage of mountains, but my horse archers have just crushed them completely. And I've captured some guy, which is good. You're heading to Amida. I'll beat you there because I've got horse archers. And I'll end your little revolt. Wasn't that good? Well done. Well done, you. Demand religious conversion. And I'm actually going to... What is this? I'm going to try and crush this rebellion for him. Because... Oh, he's sending troops to try and help. I can imprison someone. Oh, yes I can. Now I'm going to imprison him and banish him. Goodbye. Go somewhere else. Spread my religion. So yes, they have an advantage on me and they also have mountains. Do they have river? Duin, Annie and Kleat? No, they don't. I have horse archers. I might be able to do this. I have... Yes, I could holy war, but as I've previously discovered, holy warring is... What? No, that's not helpful. The Abbasids are declaring their own holy war. On... I'm going to decline that. I can't help, unfortunately. But... What's this current war score against this guy? 49%. Oh no, if he actually lost the war and became sunny, that would be better for me. However, I can sort of go around the Abbasids. I don't need to overly worry about them as much anymore because I have land elsewhere outside of a single duchy, so they can't wipe me out in one war. So that's something. So I'm going to crush this rebellion for him and hope that he can then recruit enough to repel the Abbasids for a little bit at least. So I've wiped out his enemy. He should have 100% war score. He does. You're very welcome. End your war. There you go. And how many troops does he have? 432 versus 24,000. I can't kill him. That's a shame. So I could take advantage of the issue at the moment and holy war a little bit more to try and expand while I can. But it's just a single county. What's it actually part of? Tabriz, which is controlled by this guy, including the Shah, who will then have a county claim on me, which means he'll probably attack me. He doesn't like me anyway. He can press a claim for this bit of land. Can he press a claim? No, he can't. He can press de jure claims on these bits of land, but he can't go buy entire duchies, so I'm not overly worried about that either. It does mean, however, I'm going to have to look at... Oh, he's a Kinslayer. Interesting. No wonder there's so many revolts going on. Aha. So, I do need to look to expand. I can attack this guy, can't I? I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do. We're defending a Cuman invasion of Khiva. Oh. That could work. Where are you? You're leading troops in Dehistan. Dehistan is there. So, I'm interested to see what happens with this. Now, if I disband, I'm going to move into Mesopotamia. Well, this is all Mesopotamia, it's my land. And disband my troops. I didn't actually have that many of them there, because I've lost them all in that pointless attack. I just wanted to test something. I could Holy War, Dagestan, Tabaristan, Tabriz. I mean, what is my holy site? Nestorian, it's there, and that is part of Hamadan. So if I went for Tabaristan, not only would I gain a decent amount of land, I would also be on the border with my holy site, which is, let's have a look, Mosque of Ruridin. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to click this. Yep, Nestorian faith considers Rodahen a holy site. So I'm very tempted. I'll decide next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.